This was a very active weekend for me, traders. This Saturday, I had my first race of the season. For you guys that are more, or I guess not familiar with me, aside from trading, I'm just not in front of my charts all day, but I like to be very active. I'm a competitor, a former athlete, so I try to challenge myself both mentally and physically any chance I can get. So I opened up the season with a 5-mile run, and halfway during the run, I just couldn't get my mind off of trading, and I'll tell you why. I got about 2 miles into the run. If you guys have ever raced before, it's a very painful thing. In the beginning, you're all pumped up on adrenaline. There's a band playing, the crowd is cheering, you see people you know, you're running, you're waving, hey, you're giving fist bumps and slapping high fives for about the first 2 miles. And eventually you get so far away that there's nobody around but you and your thoughts. And this is where all of the pain starts to come in. The legs start screaming and the lungs are burning. And really, you're just left with your thoughts. And the one thought that went through my mind is, gee, Akil, this hurts. You're in a lot of pain. The best thing to do would be to stop. Right? And you guys know in general, all decisions that we make off life or make in life are kind of towards two things. This is a Tony Robbins deal, I believe. It's either to push us away from pain or put us towards pleasure. So at this moment, all that's on my mind is pain, pain, pain. The easiest way to avoid pain, to get me away from pain, would be to stop. And then a little ding on my watch goes on. We hit the 3-mile mark, and I see that I'm about a minute ahead of the pace I was trying to hit. I was trying to beat a time that I did 2 years ago, and I'm about a minute ahead. And I started thinking about the pleasure aspect. Man, it would be so great. How pleasurable would it be to finish the race and be able to say that I had a personal best? And that achievement would stay with me, right, a lot longer than the pain. Pain is temporary. Pain would last for 3 more miles, and then it would be gone, while the pleasure would last, really for a lifetime. And it's very similar in trading. I did go on to PR, by the way. I ran a personal best by 2 minutes. But it's very similar in trading when you're in a position. And this is why the thought came up, where you enter a position, and if it doesn't go your way right away, we tend to see that as a very painful situation, where the price action is just bouncing sideways, or maybe you're a little bit in the red, right? We sit there, we watch our charts, and it just gets more painful, more painful, more painful, until we eventually do what? Yeah, we eventually tap out. We either take our loss, right, and move on to the next trade, or sometime we're in profit and it's painful to get to that ultimate level of profit, and we take our profits early, ultimately sabotaging ourselves. And again, for the short period of time, we remove that pain from the equation, but we're not really getting the benefits from that trading opportunity. And it reminded me of an email that I got this weekend from a trader dealing with the same thing. Let's see if I can bring it up here. The trader said, hey, Akil, I've been one of your fans for a while now. Trading is really tough. Though I only trade reversals on a daily time frame based on trend following, I can predict trades correctly a lot, but I lack discipline to wait for a good entry, discipline to control risk, and patience to let my trade run to their profit levels. If I can solve these problems, I believe that I can succeed. Again, trading psychology, lack of discipline, patience, right? Self-sabotage. Those are the main reasons that traders fail, not their ability to read a price chart. If I can solve these problems, I believe I can succeed. I am my greatest problem. This is a great email. I have blown 3 accounts and I am just frustrated. Please, how did you manage to get to this point? Please advise me. I am just tired and I feel like giving up. And breaking everything in the office here. And that's a normal feeling. This trader's not alone, which is why I want to share it with you guys. And trading psychology is by far the hardest obstacle to get over, right? The quick fix solution is just say, hey, stop doing it, right? You say that you lack patience, well, gain patience. You say that you're cutting trades early, right? Cutting profits early, stop cutting profits early. You say you're moving stop losses back, stop moving them back. That's the easy answer. Just stop doing it. Easier said than done. I know that when I was going about changing my mistakes and really working on my trading psychology, because the reason I stunk so long wasn't because I couldn't trade, it's because I was doing too many dumb trades, which was eating up all of my profits and some. What I tried to do is I tried to eliminate one mistake at a time. I understood that I wasn't going to be able to fix all of my problems at once, but if I can eliminate one at a time, eventually I would get to that point. And this is coming from someone that is very disciplined. I'm a former athlete, again, football, baseball, basketball. I'm used to being coached. I'm used to being put in pressure situations. I'm used to having discipline on the field of competition, which has helped me in my trading. Not everyone is that disciplined. And for those traders, I think the best thing you can do is surround yourself with like-minded individuals. Going back to the race analogy, one of the reasons that I didn't give up is because, well, when I was thinking about it, I would see a pack of runners to my left, a pack of runners to my right, and I would say, well, these guys are probably in just as much pain as I am, right? If I were to bail now, am I saying that I'm not as mentally tough as these guys? And I'm a competitor, so I always like to try and be better than everyone else, right? If these guys are dealing with the pain as well, why can't I deal with the pain too? And that kind of pushed me, right? We had a nice little pack finishing the race. That kind of pushed us to the finish all together, where we all were able to achieve our personal goals. And trading is the same way. Find a place where you can be with like-minded individuals. Find a place where when you feel like giving up, you see a trader to your left, a trader to the right, and know that they're in the same trade as you and they are sticking with it. And sometimes that's just a little boost that you need to hang in there. And then hopefully the longer you hang in there, right, the longer you exhibit discipline, the easier it is down the road, and eventually you start limiting those mistakes. So the moral of the story today, I guess, is pleasure outweighs pain, right? Pain is temporary. Pain may hurt, but it only lasts for a small period of time. And often the case is, if you can deal with pain, right, there's a good chance that you'll receive pleasure down the road. And that's how you become a consistently profitable trader, by dealing with the frustration, right? Not bailing when everyone else bails, and sticking with your guns until you realize that, hey, your prediction has played out and now you're reaping the benefits of it. So as always, guys, do me a favor, hit the share button. You guys have been doing an awesome job of sharing this video. Now we got to keep it up. Right? If each and every one of you shares, we'll spread this word, we'll spread this message to so many traders, and hopefully achieve my goal, which is kind of shift the way the internet talks and believes about trading. And hopefully a lot of the new funnel of newer traders that are coming in won't get caught up in that trap of false expectations and just fancy cars and private jets and all of the BS you see on many of these sites. But that starts with you by spreading the word. So hit that share button, hit that like button, and I will see you later on this week for another episode of The Trading Blog. Take care. All right, traders, so I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please show us by hitting that like button and subscribing by clicking the button right below. If you're looking for more educational content, feel free to head over to our tradeempowered.com website, or also take a look and you'll see more videos available for you. Have a good one.